Hello, I wanted to expound or expand or whatever you want to call it on that last video and what took place. And I want to warn some very rich people. They played this game in 1939 and everybody thought they would benefit. And they're playing this game again. And I understand corporations and rich people, all they care about is building their empire or wealth because they already have everything else. So it's really a competition on who has the biggest empire, the most chips at the poker table. Isn't that what life's all about, especially in America? So all of you oligarch type people, very wealthy people, where all you care about your portfolio and your tax cuts. So you vote a certain way. We all know what way that is. And deregulation as well. We know what way that is. And we know who you're putting your money on, which horse you're betting on by supporting and voting for and throwing money at. So you can get those tax cuts and those that deregulation and everything your little heart desires. Because, you know, millions just aren't enough. You got to have trillions, right? Anyway, you people, I hope you took a good look at what took place yesterday. They had some very powerful people in a room because one oligarch wanted it to happen. In other words, one oligarch tried to make an attempt at making some heads roll, using the federal government to do it. That's how much pull that person has with a certain cult politic group. He had some very powerful people, companies, etc., sitting there like children because the government called them there, all because one man, one oligarch wanted it to happen. Are you noticing a trend here, you rich people that think you're all just going to benefit from this and none of your heads are going to be on the chopping block, metaphorically? That's where this goes. All the people that bet on the horse that ran in 1939 and that's running now, a lot of them ended up in really bad positions because many of them thought they would benefit and everybody else would suffer. It never works that way. Ever, ever, ever. All you rich people that allege to be educated and smart because of how much money you have you studied history? I have, and I'm not rich. I suggest you do, and I suggest you weigh history versus the tax cuts. You're already rich. You already have everything life could offer, whatever your little heart desires. Great. You need to weigh history. You need to understand this moment and weigh history versus tax cuts so your pile of gold can just get a little bigger. Is that really worth it to you? Because you may possibly be one of the people that goes down. Because I don't know if you noticed this entity, when he had his 4-year reign, he threw everyone under the bus. And I mean everyone. People watch this. They're still backing that horse again, thinking they're the special one that won't get thrown under the bus. It never works that way. Ever. So you people that think you know what you're doing because you have a lot of money, you may be one of the people that suffers under this. Remember what I said. Everyone gets thrown under the bus. We witnessed it. It's undeniable. It's indisputable. You saw yesterday how one oligarch that's in that whole cult thing that you people think is so great because it might get you your tax cuts and your deregulation, etc. One guy who's part of that whole thing that you may not be part of, or maybe not part of, you're not enough of a part of it for their liking, to where you get thrown under the bus. You think it can't happen? It can happen. It can happen. Be careful what you wish for. Remember 1939. and weigh history against your already huge pile of gold getting a little bigger. If you were smart, you would do that because you, yes, you, the oligarch, the rich person that may hear this message by some off chance, you may be one of the ones who thinks they're too good or too special or too important or too rich to be thrown under the bus by this entity you're supporting to get your tax cuts. You're not special. No one's special. No one's special. And one more time, because I love to repeat myself. You rich people out there that think you're so smart and special, this entity doesn't think you're smart and special. I'm not talking about me. And you're not too good to be thrown under the bus. You saw yesterday what this could lead to. It could lead to more of that, where companies get told where they have to advertise, or get chastised, or have an oligarch saying to millions, billions of people, because he has that kind of reach, that you should be prosecuted. That if you don't do what he wants you to do, fuck capitalism and all its rules and philosophies. Dictatorship, that's what I'm talking about. The beluga dictator had you guys sitting in a room, millionaires, trembling. And now he's calling for you people to be prosecuted if you don't advertise on his website, and that he's going to sue you after he told you to go fuck yourselves. Do you see where this is going? I know some of you people are smart, and you do see where this is going, and you're going to support it anyway. Remember what you wished for if it happens. And you become one of the special ones that gets thrown under the bus. And by special ones, I mean everyone, anyone. No one is too good or special. We've had 4 years to witness it. Think for once in your lives. You all have enough money. Be smart this time. Because you could be one of the ones that goes down. Don't think you're too special. Don't ever make that mistake with this entity. And you know by who I'm talking about by this entity. Are your tax cuts worth it? I don't know. Maybe they are to you. They might not seem worth it in the future though. And that won't be because of me. That'll be because of you. And what you wished for, and what you supported, and what you made happen. Despite how much you already have. Good luck.